Morning everyone. I've got a little job at hand today. It's to do with the Retic because it has broken once again before I clean these landmines up, because I'm guaranteed to step in one of them. So the 90-degree elbow I think has, it's split. We'll take it apart and have a closer look. That's the second time it's done it. So what I've done, turn some lights on. So what I've done is I've made that, so that should fix all my problems and give me a little bit more length that I lost when I fixed it the first time, because I've cut it, and once it's on the barb, the pipe is on the barb, you can't really take it off, you have to cut it. So I've had to scooch all that pipe line down that way. So now I'm going to get it back, because what happens now, I'll put a bit of thread locker on it, but that's going to go in there, that's going to go in there, and then I'm going to get this distance from there to there kind of back. I didn't lose that much, but it'd be handy to have a bit more, so be good. And also what I want to do is rotate these pipes. This pipe, I just want to spin it that way, because it's kind of shooting water out on an angle this way, and I want it to go down. So as I'm going to just knock all the, it shouldn't be too hard. It'd be better if I had two people, because you need kind of one person to spin, another person to spin, and then that front, and just keep piggybacking. It's a little bit difficult with one person, but should be right to get it. So we'll see how we go. And also I've got some, you probably saw that wire on the bench as well. It's galvanized black wire. I'm going to wrap these sprinklers, because they keep changing, they keep going to their flat position, and I want them to bend and go straight down to these plants. I don't want them to spray water out here. So every time I turn the sprinklers on, I've got to come and re-bend these, and then they get hot in the sun and they go back to almost straight. So yeah, I want them to stay where they are. So two little jobs. We'll pick up the poos first. Stop leaking. Pick up the poos first, and then we'll replace that elbow. Cool. Bit of sealant. It's ultra windy today. Apparently a couple of planes at Perth Airport have had trouble landing, and they've had to add a couple goes at it. So it's all over the news this morning. Doesn't seem like it's ultra windy, but yeah, Perth Airport's fairly open, so it's probably worse over there. That should do. Now I'm hoping this might be the last little repair kind of thing I need to do. This should also fix this problem, so I need a bit more length to get back what I lost there. And you can see here it's quite tight, this little bit here, because of the same reason. I had to pull a little bit more when I lost that corner, so this should give me that length back now. We'll just tighten these up with what have I got? Can't remember what size they were. Not that one. That'll do. Like that. That's tight enough. It's only plastic. Don't want to go too tight. But you can see the sealant's leaking out everywhere. Alright, and then we get a nice cutter. I've got the proper tool, which should do it. Yeah, that'll do it. It's just a bit of a bastard getting in here, because this is all like hollow mesh, so you got to kind of step on the outside, and a bit tricky. But anyway, we'll cut it there, because I'm going to have plenty to play with. Like that. Now, probably want to scooch that back a bit more. See, now that sprinkler's a bit dodgy, but that's okay. We can probably undo as much as I can. And then also I want to, at the same time, I want to roll it, because it's just way too far. That's better. So I might even cut a bit more off. We'll see how we go. But that's it, they're all dripping now. That's better. This one's tight, I think. Oh no, it's probably good doing this in the morning. Everything's a bit smaller. Like that. And then, so you can see where it used to be. See these holes? That used to be there. Yeah, that's okay. If I can actually... Yeah, see, that might fix that problem without putting a wire on it. Yeah. Oh, that's hard work, that. Okay. Yeah, that's better. And then these are facing way down now. Probably a bit too much down. I do want it to water this grass because, like I said, this is where the dogs do wheeze here. So I want the water to kind of flush that out. But yeah, that should do that. Okay, well, I think we're good there. And then this one I'll pull, go round. So these guys had a massive party on the weekend. I think it was the daughter's 18th or something. Oh, I can't really do much here. I might leave it. That's actually melted in the sun a little bit. Cops were here, still going at 5 o'clock in the morning. They were running up and down out the front, throwing glass everywhere, and should have seen it. Just like an absolute zoo. Okay. So pretty much we're going to put... I might get rid of this because that's in the way. Get that. And I think it's this one. Pretty sure it's this little one. No. Oh, it's not that one either. No, definitely not. Thought it was a little one. It's got to be that one. Yep. Yeah, that kink there. Dexter, hey, out of the garden. That kink doesn't seem to be causing any problems. It's this corner. There we go. Okay, so now my theory is put that like that, and we'll cut that one there because that's just past the barb. And I'll pretty much, if this breaks, I'm not going to get another shot at doing this again, because, and before I forget, yeah, I'm going to have to make another one of these, but bigger. And I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment. Oh, I've got new ones, boys. You can see it's just split again. Oi! Stop it. I'm going to do a bit of an experiment. Boys, listen, hey, stop, where's your toys? Get your toy, get the toy, and no fighting. I'm going to do a bit of an experiment and see how long this lasts. This painted white, because it's the same as that white pipe, I've just painted it. And if it lasts a long time, I don't see it lasting a long time, but if it does, I'm going to replace the whole lot with pipe, as long as you can get something that you can put the sprinklers directly into that white pipe. We'll see. So yeah, don't forget to tip that on like that, because again you only get one shot. And then this one we'll cut there. It's not probably not the best view for you guys, but it's not the best view for me either. Bit awkward spot just because of where this water feature is. Okay, and we'll put that there. That there. Oh, if we can get it back. Yep. And that should go. That's tricky. It's tricky, but we got it. We got it. Yeah. Okay, so just roll it there. That's it. It's a very similar colour to the fence actually. That's a fluke. Didn't even think about that. That's good. Alright, I'll get some pliers now. We'll finish with this. You naughty boys. So yeah, we can chuck all that out. And pliers. And we'll just nip those clamps up. We'll give it a shot, and they're actually facing down. I didn't even think about that. That when I roll it, they're going to roll. So that's a bonus. I might not have to use that wire. So you can see the barbs there. So I'm just after the barb. If these pliers are enough, they should be. I think that's all I'm going to get. Yeah, that's all I'm going to get out of it. That's okay. Ugh. Yeah, these pliers just don't open enough. That's tight. That's it, roll them back. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, that second elbow only lasted about a month. And it's, it did exactly what the other one did. Hey Google, turn on the backyard sprinklers.
Okay, turning the backyard.
So we shouldn't have should have no leaks now. So these ones are pretty good. I don't need to touch them. It takes a while to heat. I've only got the tap on about 2 turns, and that seems to be just enough pressure. Yeah, that's cool. So you can see that sprinkler's like facing, and it's windy today, so it's probably not the best day to see where everything is going. Yeah, see these ones are actually too far rolled over now. It's not the best day to get wet either. You need them kind of like that. There we go, that's good. Yeah, so that'll get, just water my little cactus there. They don't need a lot of water, but that's okay, and they're all going on it now. Yeah, so it is still coming this way a bit, but that's okay. A little bit's better. And then, I don't know, it's not really the right day today. If we block the sun, that's better. You can see they were like shooting out big time before, whereas that's going down to the trees now. Much better. And then have a look over here. Yeah, see they're going good now. They're going right down. They weren't too much of an issue. These ones were pretty good. It's just ultra windy today, so that it's not probably the best day. I might come back out here a bit later when it's not so windy. I think they said the wind's going to calm down in the arvo, so we'll see how we go with that. Put all this back. Nice quick job. That's all I felt like doing this arvo. It's still hot. It's really weird. I said it in the last video. Should be around mid-20s, low to mid-20s during the day temperature, and nighttime should be around 10 degrees, and it's kind of nighttime's what our daytime temperature is. It's really weird, and today's going to be like 31. It was 34 yesterday, 34 degrees yesterday, so yeah, bit too warm for this time of the year. Oh, I went to my mate's place yesterday and helped him install a what was it? It was a live edge bench, just for his outdoor area. Really nice, actually. We got one similar, but his was a different wood. I'll go and show you. You can actually see the fence is getting wet now. That's good. So that way most of the water, oh yeah, it's dripping off the plants. Yep, that's better. And I'm not even getting wet here, whereas before I'd be getting soaked here and all the plants are still dry. So that's perfect. So that's good that it's adjustable. Yeah, that's good. I'm not even getting wet there. Yeah, perfect. They were starting to die and the missus was getting a bit worried. They're all starting to go a bit yellow. But yeah, no, they're getting heaps of water now. It's probably that sprinkler there is not the best. It needs to be kinked over this way. It's got like a bit of a bend in it wrong. I might have to still use that wire, but I'll get it one day. Yeah, like that. So yeah, we got this piece of wood here. His is a little bit, I think this is 1.3, his was 1.1, I think, or 1.2. So yeah, very similar size, but his one was actually, this one's quite flat. His one was like really live edge, like it was ultra natural, really nice. And I'm actually going to sand this down. Actually, let's do that now in this video. Let's do it. I'm a glutton for punishment. The only thing is I've got to make sure my sander fits under here. I don't think it's going to. Yeah, nah, because I've used the wrong thing on this. What happened was, anyway, yeah, and his bench had hidden fixings, whereas I couldn't do it with this because I needed it this far off because of this power point, and I didn't want it sitting right on the back wall because then there wouldn't be much sticking out here, so I had to have this big gap. Plus we used to have a fridge sit here. That's what these holes are for here. We had a fridge here and I drilled a hole in top of the fridge, put kegs in it, and had a beer tap here. So that's what that is. But yeah, either. But what I've done, I made some linseed and it was an oil. It was linseed oil and methylated spirits or something. I can't remember. And it was for seasoning my tent, my swag, when I used to have a swag to make it waterproof. And I had it in the shed. And I did write on it in paint pen, but the pen came off. And I went to re-oil this one day, and because I don't do it very often, I forgot what the tin was, and I just grabbed the linseed and oil, and that's what's on this, and it's sticky and it's like a varnish. It's not an oil. I do have the proper oil. It's just I picked up the wrong thing, so this really does need. I can't sand this because otherwise you're going to lose all that nice detail in it, but I can sand this. So yeah, one day I'm going to have to. Probably not going to happen today actually. I'm going to have to take it off the brackets and bring it over there and give it a really good sand, get it back to bare wood pretty much, and then use the proper oil on it because yeah, the linseed has really stuffed it up. But yeah, my mate's one looks really nice. It's got like a wax. It almost looks like a wax. I think his is an oil as well, but yeah, it looks like a wax pretty much. So yeah, I'm still getting people. Mr. Deal, Cars Are Us. Because I asked a couple questions about selling my Tirana. I just keep getting every day now. Keep getting things. Yeah, you still can't. Oh, you can kind of see the angles much nicer, but you can see the water like just lifting up and going. So I mean that's only the spray. There is water going down, but yeah, it's just too windy. You wouldn't really water on a day like today. Not really worth it. But she's good. We'll wait till they turn off and then we'll just go and check all the plants and make sure they're all soaked and the ground's all wet. Okay, they just turned off. You can see there plenty of water. These are all succulents anyway, so they don't need a lot of water. But yeah, everything's had a good soak. Yeah, that's good. You can see the fence is wet. That's not normally that wet. Heaps of water there. Ground's all soaked. Grass is wet. Yep, all good. My gauge is pretty much this little plant. So you can see it's wet. This is all wet. And that's kind of behind the main pot plant. So if that's getting water, then yeah, everything here is definitely getting heaps of water. So yeah, success, that's good. We'll just leave it like that. That's only wet there because of the wind. When it's not windy, it gets wet, but not that far back, only just a little bit at the front there. But yeah, it's just ultra windy today, so anyway, all good. Here's the supervisors making sure done a good job. You guys happy with that? Alfie, you okay, mate? All good? Yeah? Alright, cool, thanks for that. So yeah, all good. That was a nice quick little job, that thing only took me 5 minutes to make. Just as long as you know what you need from Bunnings and you go there. It's so confusing, the Retic aisle, because it's a whole aisle and you have to go from, if you're trying to convert from black pipe to white pipe, you've got to go into 3 different sections. So you got to go to the 19mm black pipe section, then you got to go to another section to get the pipe, because they don't keep big lengths of the white pipe there. Not that I had to buy that, but if you needed big lengths, you got to go to a different section, and then you've got to go back to the Retic aisle, but up the other end, and that has all the connections that go from the white pipe to the black pipe. So yeah, bit convoluted, but yeah, I'm thinking I might even do some research and see if I can buy already done black 20mm, that is 20mm PVC pipe, solid pipe that doesn't bend and twist. I mean, this is not too bad now, but when it gets hot, it kind of starts to expand and stuff around and look a bit funny. But yeah, if I could do it with solid black pipe, that would look really good. You wouldn't even see it. And then just drill a tiny little hole in the pipe where you want it and screw in a sprinkler. So that'll be really good. The only reason I can't put this stuff in the ground, I wish I could, is these guys here, they must be able to hear the water rushing through the pipes. And I've come home from work one day and all the Retic, like this black pipe that I used to have in the ground, that was all up on the grass. It wasn't the younger one, it was him, because we didn't have him at the time. So yeah, I came home and all the Retic, he always chews the tops of the sprinklers. You know, you got the little, like them, the riser with the sprinkler on the top. And you come home and they don't work and you're wondering why, and then they got chew marks all over them. So if he doesn't rip up the whole pipe, he chewed all the, yeah, so it's not possible to put them in the ground. I need to put them up where they can't get to them. I was even thinking of doing, it wouldn't look good, but like kind of hide them in the plants, but you'd still see the pipe. It just wouldn't be right. And then I was thinking maybe instead of using this poly pipe, I could put solid pipe in the ground, but you're still going to have the sprinkler problem coming up and him chewing the sprinklers. I can't do a drip system either, because he'll hear it and they'll just dig it up. That's what they do. They're ratting dogs. They find stuff under the ground and dig it up and rip it out, so it's not their fault. So yeah, I can't really have anything in the ground. I was thinking even like a dripper system where there's no exposed sprinklers, but he'll still hear the water and try and dig it up. So not going to happen. So it has to be up high. That's the reason I've got it on the fence. If it was up to me, I'd put it in the ground, but yeah, I can't do it. So that's the reason. So yeah. But anyway, I'm going to water. I haven't watered because I'm thinking, well, it's April and we don't really need it, but it is 30 degrees plus every day still, so they still need water. So that was 15 minutes, I think it was. I think I've got it set for 15. I'll show you my phone. Whoop. Better leave them here. Get told off for bringing watermarks in the house. I think on that Holman app, it tells you. So here, if you crank up this app, Wi-Fi tap timer. So yeah, 168 litres that last watering session was, and I think it was for 15 minutes. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, 15 minutes. So when I tell Google to water, that's what it comes on to. It just uses the last. So I could press play now here, and it will all turn on. Otherwise, if you ask Google, it'll just, whatever this is, that's what it is. I think you can tell Google to say water for 20 if you want to, but I'll just leave it at 15 is plenty. That gets a good soaking. And then it even tells you how much water there. So 168 litres in 15 minutes. Like I said, I've only got the tap just like a turn and a half, I think, and it's plenty of pressure for all that. And I think it's because we got that we got the plumber in to reconfigure that tap. So we've got a whole house water filtration system, and previously I was watering with filtered water, and that's a lot of water to run through your filters just to put on the garden. It's not worth it. The filters are about $500 for the set of 3 of them. So we got a plumber in, and he ran a dedicated unfiltered line to tap into that tap at the back there. So yeah, that tap is now unfiltered water. So yeah, so that works out good now. So we're not paying to filter the water. We're still paying for the water, but we're not paying to filter that water that goes onto the garden. So it works out good. So anyway, yeah, nice quick job. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next project, which I have no clue what it's going to be. Probably the next, the shed's locked, but yeah, probably the next project is going to be either, I'm just uploading a video now about washing this for the first time. So yeah, go back a video and you'll see that. So this is all ceramic coated now, and it was the first wash, kind of. I did do it at a car wash, but I just rinsed it, and that was it, and it came up nice just from the rinse. So this was properly done with car soap and everything. Did that over the weekend. I actually did my old man's car as well. He came up to work on that, and we kind of finished a bit quicker than what we thought, so we had an hour to kill. So we quickly did his car. He's got the same as this, but it's not a wagon, it's a sedan, and it's an SS, so it's got a V8 in it. This has only got a V6. But his car is in a carport, but not enclosed, so it's still kind of exposed to the elements a little bit. He does cover it, but then he'll uncover it and he'll get a chamois and just do it like with a wet chamois, and it's just swirled, massively swirled. Doesn't look after it, doesn't care. So yeah, I didn't polish it because we didn't have time to do that. But I did use my aerospace, I think it is. I can't remember now. It was a graphene ceramic coat. This one, yeah, that one there, 303 graphene nano spray coating. So yeah, that worked really well actually. I put it on, he took it off. We pretty much washed the car, dried it, and ceramic coated it in under an hour. So, and it did fill in some of those swirls, not all of them, and it's not made to fill in swirls. That's what a wax is for. So yeah, I mean, if you want to, you can go and put a wax over the ceramic coat. You don't do it the other way. You don't put wax and then a ceramic coat. You always put the thing that's lasting, the thing that has the strongest bond, you put first, and then a wax is sacrificial. So you put your wax on top of your ceramic coat. Because if you do put the wax first and then put the ceramic coat on, you're only going to get the 2 months out of your wax, and then the ceramic coat goes with the wax because it's on top of the wax, if that makes sense. So yeah, you always put your strongest bond thing first, and then that. This is only ceramic coated, it's not waxed. Washed it, come up really good. Finished that car off, so that is running as good as it's going to run. So that today's Monday, so it's going to go to the dealer on Saturday. I could go today, but I can't. I can drive it there, but I won't be able to get back because I'm leaving the car there. So by the time my missus gets home from work, it's going to be too late to go there and come back. They'll be closed. So it's going to be Saturday morning that's going and staying there, and probably you won't see it again, hopefully, if it sells or when it sells. So yeah, but that's it. So that video is uploading right now, so you can go back and watch that. Oh, it wasn't nothing special, it was just a quick wash, but you can see it's come up really nice. White's a little bit hard. I can see it in person, but on camera I think it's a little bit hard to see white, but even when it's dirty it looks good. So yeah, good colour to practice on, I suppose. So yeah, but that's it really. Yeah, so yeah, just thinking projects ahead. I don't think there is any, so it might be quiet for a little bit, but I'm sure something will break and I'll have to fix it. So oh yeah, the scooter, my 9-bot Segway G2 Max, I think it's called. So what I was trying to do, I won't go in the shed, I'll leave the majority of it for the scooter video. We're only getting about 45 Ks, 50 Ks out of it, which I know is a lot, but me and my mate like to go for pretty long runs, and we don't like getting back with 5% battery either. We like getting back with 20 or 30%, that way we know we don't like doing 15 Ks an hour, we like doing the limit, 25. Plus we're not light dudes, we're pretty heavy dudes, so yeah, it's using more battery than what they say it would use because of the situation we're in. So I got a 10 amp hour battery, same voltage, connected it up, all went well, ran the wires, no dramas, went for a ride. I got It did work for a little while, for about 30 seconds, and then it just turned off and won't turn back on. So I think I've fried the board on it. I don't know why, because the voltage this is the same. I don't know what, yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's got something to do with the charging. I did do a bit of reading, but not a lot of people have done it to this scooter. One guy has, and he said it's got something to do with the charging. So what happens is it's trying to charge from the second battery to the first battery. It didn't like it, so it just blew something up. I can't smell anything blown in it, so whatever. I bought a new board. The board is not an original one, it's a hackable one, so you need a different app to configure it, and you can turn charge mode off. So that should fix the problem, hopefully. So we'll see about that. But yeah, so when I get I've ordered it from AliExpress. So when that comes, that'll go in that video. So that's probably the next project we'll see. But like I said, ordered from AliExpress it's not even posted yet, so it'd still be 2 weeks away or so. So yeah, might take a while. But anyway, that's it for probably this week, I'd say. But we'll see what happens. You never know what pops up and what's going to break or what I'll break to have to fix. So all good. Anyway, cheers for that. Catch you later.